G'day everybody and welcome to another Let's Go Fishing video. I've got the boat in tow and I'm heading out west to try and find some good Murray cod fishing on a couple of different rivers. I've got no idea what's going to happen. Nobody's been fishing these spots I want to go fish. I don't know what the water looks like. The flows look okay, so I'm just sending it. Got a 3-4 hour drive, going to check out a couple of rivers and I'm going to run you guys through what it takes to find some good Murray cod fishing. Ideally, I just want to find somewhere where I can catch a few on top water or catch a bunch of fish. They don't have to be big ones. Yeah, I'm going to run you guys through it. So I'm on the way to the first spot and the first river. I'll have another chat once we get there. All right, well, I've just pulled up at the first location I wanted to check out and it looks okay, but not amazing. So this is a quick look at the river. But I've had a quick look. Water's okay, but not amazing. And because I've got so many spots to check, I'm going to keep going further down and try and find somewhere that's amazing. Yeah, that's what it's about. Just calling in a couple of spots to check it. I have actually fished this spot before. Caught a couple of cod here, but nothing amazing either. So going to keep going, I think. Well, I've just pulled up at spot number 2. Doesn't look amazing here either. Water's okay, not great. Maybe a bit less than a foot clarity. Windy as not very good conditions this afternoon. Yeah, I'm gonna have a think about what I do now. I've decided that I'm gonna slip her in, throw her in here. At least I can get it in. Nice concrete ramp here, and at least go and have a look around and see what this is like for a session. And then I may keep moving because I got a mate joining me tomorrow and I want to try and find somewhere that's fishing all right. So let's get the Aquamaster in the water and see what's going on. We are on the water. Super windy this afternoon, so I think the plan is I'm just going to go for a cruise in the boat and have a look around, see if anybody else was fishing, see if there's any big deep bends or whatever, and wait for the wind to drop off, and then hopefully maybe cast a few hard bodies around and a few big snags. Then as those shadows get long, I'll go to surface. But I'm keen to just have a poke around and look around and see. Might even get the drone up and fly it above the boat, I think. Had a cruise around in the boat, had a look around. There is only one other old guy in a rooftop boat having a fish and he said he's doing no good. I got the whole place to myself, but it is super windy. The water's quite dirty, and when I was trying to fly the drone, it was even hard to control the drone. It was that windy. But getting later in the afternoon, it's like 6 o'clock now. Shadow's starting to get a bit longer, so I'm gonna tie on a spinnerbait, fish a few snags with the spinnerbait, and then I'm going to go to surface as the shade goes right across the river. But not very hopeful. Water's not great and super windy, so yeah, just going to go through the motions anyway, see if I can get a bite, and then if I don't, I'll probably move somewhere else. But this is all part of it, checking out new water and yeah, having a sauce. So okay, well, I've finally managed to find a bend that isn't crazy windy. It's still windy here, but a little bit calmer. So I'm going to start casting, and what I'm going to start casting is purple spin right 5/8 spinnerbait, double Colorado blade, lots of vibration, and all these snags in the water, I'm just going to cast them and slow roll down and go super slow because the water is so dirty. Keep it nice and slow, just tick over all those bits of timber. Alright, well, not even a touch on the spinnerbait, and pretty well shade all the way across the river, so I'm going to ditch the spinnerbait and go to a tremor. Got the big carp tremor on. New C12. Gonna cast it nice too, I reckon. Oh, it does cast it nice. Alright, so the main goal for this trip is to just find somewhere that's got some decent topwater fishing. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it or not, but give it a crack. Got a few days, gonna find a good spot. And I got my buddy Riley meeting me tomorrow, so yeah, give it a decent old crack, move to a different river if I have to, but just gonna keep trying the surface and yeah, keep doing the right things. Now, there's a fish not coming out of this. We've got a creek mouth and then a big old log. Alright, well, the sun has gone down and I haven't had any bites, which is not a good start. Keep going anyway, probably keep going for half an hour or something until it's too dark for the GoPro to see, and then I'll sleep in the swag there and have another go in the morning, and then hopefully there's no wind in the morning because this wind has been killer. And then might think about going to a different spot if I don't get any bites in the morning. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, she's nearly over for the night. Sun has gone down completely and probably only 5-10 minutes of castable light left on the GoPro. I'm still casting away at all the big snags as we drift down the river, but the wind's still going and no bites, so hopefully a big one slams at any moment, but otherwise I'll see you guys back at camp, well, on the bank somewhere, for cooking up a feed for dinner. I'm just going to roll the swag out in the boat, cook up a feed in the boat and start in the same spot again tomorrow. Alright, well, that is it for the afternoon session, and no bites on top water at all. Completely dark now. I did have grand plans of cooking up a good feed for dinner, but I'm pretty tired now. It's gotten dark. I'm just going to roll the swag out in the boat. Just going to have a bloody can of tuna and a sandwich for dinner, and I'll see you guys in the morning nice and early for top water again, hopefully tomorrow. One just puts its nose up and smashes it. Alright, we've got the first little bit of light starting to come through down there. First thing in the morning, and it's actually calm, so I'm going to get the paddler on and start casting. Okay, we are up and casting for the morning. Bit of light starting to come through. Actually heard a few good buffs last night, so hopefully they are out and about and angry. Alright, she's prime time now. Looks good. There's a little bit less wind around this morning. Still windy, but less wind. And I'm hitting some good snags, so hopefully something happens. Well, the sun is well and truly out now. No top water bites and the wind is absolutely blowing again. So I'm gonna scrap this spot, run back to the car, get the boat on the trailer and head another weir or two downstream and have a look. This is just part of it. It was nice to explore a new spot, but I am out of here. Alright, this is a new location. The water doesn't really look any better, but gonna chuck it in here and give it a go here, see what it's like. There's not many other options other than going back to the first river. Just gonna have to give it a go here. Alright, the Aquamaster is on the water. Gonna head out and see what this weir pool's like. Water is marginally better than where I was this morning, but you never know, worth a shot. Today's super windy again as well, so yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Go check it out, I guess. But just waiting for my mate Riley to get here now, so Riley's gonna join me for the next few days and hopefully we can find a fish for him. All right, now I've picked up Riley and we got the boat fully loaded, all the swags and everything in it, and we're gonna punch it upstream a bunch so we can fish our way back down. Might as well make the run in the middle of the day and then we can just spend 2 prime times coming back down. But yeah, we're gonna gas it up a bit and set up camp up top and then fish around up there. Black snake swimming across the river. Alright, it's pretty bloody warm, but we've made the run up. I'm going to fish a hard body. Riley's got a 1 ounce spin right twin spin on, and we're just going to start casting at all the snags. Give it a couple hours of subsurface and then go to surface. Sun's still a bit high at the moment, but yeah, see how we go. Water doesn't look amazing, but definitely clear enough to catch one. So let's see what happens. No hits blind casting, so we're gonna pull up, cook a bit of dinner in the shade here. It's about 6 o'clock, so cook dinner now, then we can just prime time surface all the way through and go to bed. So I'm starving as well, so gonna get the cooker out, cook up a feed, and then it'll probably pretty much be time to head out for a bit of surface. But we did run into another angler and they said no surface hits either, which is not good news, but we'll keep going, give it a go anyway. Alright, we've got pork medallions, lettuce, tomato, avocado, Kewpie in a burger. Gonna eat this and then get back out there. Alright, well we've had a feed, sun's going down and it's surface time now. Still a whole heap of wind around, which is unfortunate. The paddler doesn't work great in the wind, but definitely surface time, so start casting. Look at that kangaroo up there. He's a big boy as the sun goes down, that's pretty cool. Alright, been battling the wind, but we finally got this nice glassy section here. It's right on prime time too, the sun's gone down. So pretty keen to see if we can get a boof. Been a long day standing in the sun. Alright, the sun has set. We've just pulled up on the bank. Gonna roll the swags out and go to sleep. That was another big tough day for not much. So the plan is for tomorrow, just gonna fish surface in here because we're in here now. And then probably get out of here pretty early in the day and jump in the car for a couple of hours and go to a whole different, totally different river. One of the other rivers I drove over on the way here, which was a bit clearer, and hopefully there's a good surf spot down there. But yeah, you never know, something might happen here in the morning. It's a beautiful night, the wind has finally dropped off, which is bloody awesome. So yeah, set this swag up and see you guys in the morning. There you go, that's it. Swag's set up. Boat's down there. Sun is going down. See you guys in the morning. Alright, it is first light. Sun's coming up behind me there. Super windy this morning, which is annoying, but we'll just get casting surface anyway and see what happens. So it wasn't meant to be as windy today, but it's definitely windy this morning. So. Oh no, fucking idiot. Alright, well the sun's coming through and what do you know, no hits. But keep going while there's shade still. Bloody wind. That is another morning surface session done and dusted, no bites. Wind is absolutely cranking, pretty well full sun right across the river now. So the plan is Riley and I are going to shoot back down to the car and change to an entirely different river where the water quality is hopefully a bit clearer and they're hitting the surface lures. So that is the plan. I might put the drone up as we run out of here, get a bit of footage onto the drone because it does look pretty cool. And yeah, get the boat back on the trailer and spend a couple of hours in the car and go suss this new spot. We are at the new location and a bit of a steep ramp here, but managed to slip the Aquamaster in and loading her up and about to head off for the 3 final days on the river. Hopefully we can get through. It's looking really low, possibly won't even be able to get far due to it being so low, but gonna go check it out. Alright, we've just driven upstream at the new location for about half an hour and it looks really good. Water's better clarity and we made it through the couple of bits that I didn't think would make it through in the bigger boat, so pretty happy about that. And now we just pulled over in the shade, taking a break, cooking some lamb chops, and have a feed of lamb chops and then continue on up for like another hour. So we've got 3 full days of drifting down through all this stuff, which looks really good, so I'm excited. It's nice to be in a bit better water. There we go, lamb chops, cold can of red by the river. Not too bad, we can keep driving now. Alright, well we've driven a long way upstream and time to start fishing. I've got a little diver and we're just going to chuck it in at all the snags in the middle of the day. See how this goes. It's pretty warm, so I don't know how long we'll last. We might end up having a bit of a relax in the swags until surface time, but we'll give this a go. See if we can get a fish on the board. Would be good. Little confidence booster. Good start, we've got a lure to swim. Alright, I've got one. Hindsight wasn't working, but casting the hard body at that snag, finally got a fish in the boat. Holy, it is only up from here. It is only up from here. There we go, finally first Murray cod in the boat. Hopefully that changes our luck. is only a wee little tacker, but not going to complain. Something to start it off, and it's not far off being surface time. So I'm going to get the hooks out of this guy, let him go, and probably put surface on. Alright, off he goes. Riley's just gone and bloody... No, you got it still. Riley's just gone and caught one while I'm changing my lure. It's got you snagged up, or? Oh no. Keep it tight, keep plenty of pressure on it. Keep plenty of pressure on it like a real good bend. Don't let him get you in any further. I was literally just caught that fish. Riley's hooked up on the spinnerbait. Oh, feels it. Nice, mate. You got his twin brother. Oh, the floodgates are open. Here we go. Right, I think the floodgates are definitely open now. We fished for so long without a fish, and then we catch two within 2 minutes. Nice fish, mate. There we go. Alright, we've both got surface on. I've got on the tremor, Riley's got on the hunchback. We're fired up after catching a fish. I got a bit of chicken on in the pan. We're going to eat as we go tonight. Cast a bit of surface. Who said men can't multitask? Casting surface, cooking dinner. We're fired up now. We've caught a couple of fish. I reckon we're going to go right here. New spot. First prime time session. I'll just take one nice one on surface. That'll do me for the next 3 days. That'll do me. Alright, chicken's cooked. Caesar salad. Put it in a bit of bread and eat it while we keep casting. Getting nice shadows across the river now. Alright, it's actually a wicked afternoon. As you can see, it's finally glassed out after like 3 days of wind. Heaps of insect activity on the surface. Bit of overcast in front of the sun. Everything looks good. Just no bites yet. Sure it's going to happen though. Has to happen. Alright, it's pretty well prime time now. Hopefully we get a bite any bloody minute. Hopefully. Right there. Oh well, we got a surface bite. That's good news. That is good news. Would have left it in the water for a second longer, he probably would have got it. Alright, well it's pretty much getting too dark to see now. Just that one boof tonight. That was it, but promising signs. Good to get a boof at least. And good to get a couple of fish in the boat. So hopefully tomorrow morning they just switch on properly and we bloody get a few. But it is coming a bit overcast now and it is hot for this time of night. It's going to be a hot night in the swag. Alright, that is it for the evening session. As you can see, a little bit of light left over there. But we've just pulled up on the bank. Gonna roll the swags out and then just go straight to bed. We've already had dinner. Super hot after it's come over a bit overcast. So hopefully that little change in the morning. I'll bring them on. But yeah, it's nice to get at least a surface bite tonight. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning, nice and early. Alright, it's first thing in the morning. It's really like stormy, overcast morning. There's some like dry thunderstorms last night, a little bit of wind around as well, but be an interesting morning to see if they're biting. Gonna get out there and start casting. Alright, now it's bloody raining, of all things. Actual rain. Wow, look at that sky this morning. It is orange as over there. Orange and stormy. It's pretty cool. Come on, fish, fire up. Alright, well, it's raining again. No bites and raining again. And now I'm snagged on a good log. You're kidding. Oh, yeah. Oh. Come off. Come off. You're kidding. Oh, that was a nice hit too. Yes! This is a pivotal moment of the trip. Changed the luck around. Yeah, just had to kill a carp all along. This is what we needed to do. Got him good. Got him good. Alright, well, I hope this is a pivotal moment in the trip. I just had that good hit off the surface that sadly the hook's pulled out of. And then I spotted this carp. I shot the carp. We've had a lot of misses so far, but it's good to finally get a carp. So hopefully the luck has changed now and we're just going to catch fish. Alright, well, I think that's it for surface. So I'm going to try to give subsurface a go again. We're on the Lego head today. See how that goes. Hopefully a few just got a hit straight away. Oh, you bugger. First cast. Look at that. Look at the boil come up. Hit it again, buddy. Right there. Right off the end of the log. That was pretty cool. Right there. Alright, maybe they're coming on the bite a little bit. We were struggling, and now we're going alright. Hopefully, anyway. First fish in the boat of the morning, but starting to pick up. Got a few bites this morning, which is good. Yeah, only a little guy, but I'm sure there's a better one coming. This bloody feels good to catch a fish at least. Alright, let the little guy back. Thanks for coming, buddy. Oh, there he goes. Alright, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning now. Definitely breakfast time. So we got some snags and some chops on the go here. Gonna eat a snag and a chop and keep casting the subsurface. It's been a good little subsurface bite. I only had it on kind of an hour, 9 o'clock, and had a few bites. So hopefully it's starting to fire up. close. Close. Riley's got to get a carp next. Looks close. Oh. An inch off his head. I reckon he almost grazed his head. He's got to aim a tiny bit lower.
Yep.
Yes, in the head, man. Good shot. I think you stoned him. Oh, right through the head. Not a bad first shot, mate. Through the head. Alright, he's got the cod and the carp. Not bad for a South Australian. Alright, well, it's lunchtime now, so we've just pulled up in the shade. Gonna get a Red Emperor burger going on. Got some Red Emperor fillets here. And yeah, just kicking back in the heat of the day. Wasn't a whole lot that went on. Didn't catch any more fish after kind of a flurry of hits from little ones at like 9 in the morning. And then there was a few solid hours of casting for nothing. So gonna have a feed and then reassess and get back out there. Alright, well, it has been a fairly tough trip so far, but that's just what happens when you head out on these rivers out west. They certainly fish really well at times, but they fish really tough at times as well. So that's why I wanted to put this video together, just to show you guys what it can really be like and what you do have to sometimes get through to find some good fishing and some good water. Because generally, if you're going to find the really good fishing out here, you got to kind of be the first there when there's good water and they're biting, and whoever's first there gets really good fishing, and then the fishing slowly gets a little bit worse as the word gets out and more people fish it and more pressure. But if you can time it right and get it right out here, there is some good fishing to be had, that's for sure, especially on top water. But yeah, sometimes it just doesn't come together like this trip. Definitely no excuses for not catching them, but conditions haven't been great. It's January. I don't really like January or February. They're really high irrigation months, so that's when you get that dirtier water coming down from up higher due to the high flows, and that was certainly the case in the other river. It's a little bit the case here. The water's all right here, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. They're just not biting that well here, but that's all part of it. And yeah, it's good to do a bit of recon, check out a few spots. I kind of do a trip like this every year in January or February, just sussing out a few spots for me to try. And then as you get into like that kind of cooler months of the year, the fishing does get better and better and less irrigation. And then they generally switch the irrigation off about the 15th of May. So that's when you get the really clear lower level of water. And yeah, sometimes that means really good fishing. So it's all just part of it, that's how it is, but we're here now, so we're just having a chat about what we're going to do, and we're just going to keep fishing. There's no reason why you can't get a big one here, so we're going to keep going, really try and get a good fish here for tonight and tomorrow morning, and then in the middle of the day tomorrow we might reassess what's going on, because we're running pretty low on electric power and on ice. So definitely going to put in a solid couple of sessions now though, see if we can grind out a really good fish. Getting a few bites now, I just need to find the right one. All right, we are back out fishing. I got the Lego head diver on. Riley's got an orgy he found, but it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That sun is absolutely beating down. It's about 35 degrees, really hot. I'm really struggling to keep the GoPros from overheating. They just kind of go for about 20 minutes and then they're overheating. I got to let them cool off, both of them, and then 20 minutes of overheating. Yeah, I apologize if I missed the bite, but I'm going to have a GoPro on my head, but if it bloody overheats and won't turn on, it's unfortunate, but it's only subsurface fishing anyway. I'll make sure they're cooled down, ready to go for surface time. All right. Riley's just hooked a cracker. Well done, mate. He just found this lure. We found an orgy, or Riley spotted an orgy on the bank and tied it on. He's got a cracking cod. I'll lift him in for you, mate. I'll grab him. You just hold the rod, I'll grab him. We just got him in the boat, and the bib snapped off the lure. Obviously the lure's been sitting in the sun for bloody 6 months and a week in the bib, but that's a cracking fish, mate. Get the hooks out and get him back. I gotta have a swim. It's too bloody hot, and there's a Cuda sandbar here. Looks really nice. That's good. Alright, got one. Got one in the heat of the day. Oh, he's only a little guy. He's only a little guy. Seems to be a few at that size. Seems to be a few at this size. Smoked that little Lego head. Oh, settle down, buddy. We just had a bit of a swim to cool off, jumped back in the boat, and cast on the hard body and got cranked by this little guy again. Good to see there's a few little ones in the system, but I'll get him back and see if I can find a bit better one like Riley's one from before. But getting a few bites now, hopefully tonight on surface a big one comes out. But having fun trying anyway. It's been a fun day. Thanks for coming, buddy. Alright, the shadows are getting pretty long. Sun's still up there, but top water has gone on for the afternoon. Let's see how we go. In surprisingly good water here, actually. I think it's a great bit of water, great bit of section of water. So hopefully, if that means anything, I can get a fish. Alright, well, I think that's it. It's getting too dark to see now. No bites on the surface again, which is very disappointing. Going all in on tomorrow morning. Hopefully can get a couple of big surface bites tomorrow morning. But we're just going to spend 5-10 minutes on the outboard to drive right up the top of this good section and hit it all again in the morning for first light. Quick Scotch fillet sanger. Oh, come out. Damn it. Come off. I had him for a second. Go in there, Riley, just in front of that stick. You gotta go in a bit further. Go 1-1 just past the tip of that log. Still there, man. You just got to get it. Got to get it on that up current side, right in front of the log. Just wait, I'll back it up a bit. Wind it nice and slow. Alright. Not close enough to the log. Here we go. Here wants it. Got him?
Yep.
Nice, mate. Nice. Riley's first off the surface. Had a few hits from fish like this morning, smaller ones. Just been good, but first one to get in the boat. There he is. Smack that little hunchback. Oh, good fish, mate. He's alright, isn't he? Nice. He's good. Riley's bringing it home. Let's Go can't get nothing. Nice. Just go over here a bit, just drag him because we're going to run into this log otherwise. Oh no, Riley just went to lift that fish in. I probably should have helped him with it. Went to lift it in and the hook fell out and it got away, but that's all right. It was a nice fish, probably like a 70 centimeter one, I reckon. Yeah, we're nearly on out of here as well, so probably got another half an hour of surface luring left of the morning, but it's been a good morning. We've had a fair few hits on surface this morning, but just smaller fish. A big one doesn't want to come up. That's just the way it goes sometimes, but keep casting. All right, we're starving, so it's breakfast time. Lamb chop and a can of Coke again. Beautiful breakfast on the river. Log all the way across the river. Fit under. Just. Alright, well that is it for the morning session. Riley just got those two on surface. I missed a bunch of other smaller bites, but yeah, that was it. Sadly didn't stick a bigger one, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. It was actually nice to get some surface bites this morning, regardless of size. But we have actually made it back out now because the fishing was tougher than expected. Decided that we're going to actually pull the pin and get out of here. So what I'm going to do is just do a final gear wrap up here, talk about the gear that I used and a few things about the trip. It's definitely a tougher trip. We did still catch some fish, but not the size I really wanted, but that's just the way it goes out west here. You either get onto them and it's really good, or sometimes you have trips like this and it's tough and you don't get onto them, but it's all part of it. Had an awesome time on the river, camping out of the boat. It was awesome to get the new boat out west and get it on some skinny water. It goes really well, so I'll just do a quick gear wrap up. All right, well, I pretty much only used the one combo the whole trip. That is the new Samaki C12. This is the 732 BHMF model. Really nice all-round cod rod. I was using that with the tremor on the surface, and then also when I wasn't using surface, I was casting the hard bodies on this. This is matched with the Samaki Zing 300 bait caster that is spooled with 50-pound X Braid upgrade down to a 60-pound X Braid slim and strong leader. Really nice combo, great all-rounder for cod fishing. Riley was using a Samaki Zing Gen 4 and a Ballista Hunchback. I threw a few different lures, but yeah, nothing was really amazing this trip. But that's a quick gear run through, and before I planned this trip I had a look at all the flows of all these western rivers like the Lachlan, the Edwards, the Murrumbidgee, the Warkle. Checked out them all and picked two that I thought would be pretty good and went and checked them out, and you know, conditions weren't bad, flows were okay, a little on the higher side, but yeah, just it wasn't great fishing, and that's just the way it goes out here. It's hard to predict, and unless you go check it out for yourself, you really don't know. So I always do a couple of trips like this every year where I go and try and check out new water and have a look around. But if you guys watch the video this long, I appreciate that. New video every second Monday, 5 p.m. and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.